Hey everybody, it's Mike, aka That Reseller Guy. Today I want to talk about some things that I've never found at a thrift store until yesterday. So what is it? Well, you gotta watch the video. Let's get going. Alright, so yeah, you guys know I'm always out there almost every day going out to thrift stores, estate sales, garage sales, auctions, trying to find cool stuff to sell on eBay and make a little bit of extra money. But there's always those few items that you're always out there looking for. You see other resellers, find them, and you're going, why can't I find one of these? Well, yesterday I was lucky enough to find one of those. But first off, I want to go over a couple items that I haven't found that are on my list that I do want to find. So what are they? You guys probably thinking about? Let's see. You're seeing it sales. See some of these guys out there and they're finding these really cool, expensive stuff, and you're going, I've never found one of those. And I'm kind of that way too. Like I said, I'm out there every day hunting, looking for items. And first off, one of them is an actual Cutco knife. Now, I've actually never found a Cutco knife inside a store, at a garage or estate sale, and at least at a cheap price that, that you're going to make some money on. Now, I have found plenty of blocks with no knives in them. I'll show one right here that I sold for, I don't know, like 75 bucks or something like that, that I picked up for like $5. So the knife blocks do well, but I've never found a knife. I dig through those knife boxes once in a while, not every time I go into stores, but I've never found a Cutco knife. I've never sold a Cutco knife, but maybe one of these years I'll come across one out there and I will get it and share it with you. But as of now, no Cutco knives. All right, next I'm going to go to one item that was on my list that I did find earlier this year, and that is a nice vintage expensive Pyrex bowl. Again, I'll throw the listing up here of one of those that I sold. This was one that I found for $3 at a little local thrift store. They rolled a cart out and I saw it from a mile away. I couldn't get to that cart quick enough and grab that bowl, and I was walking around, and like everybody in the store saw me with that bowl, and they're like, where was that? Did you find it? Will you sell it to me? Oh, I want it. I'm a collector. Yeah, no, I didn't believe any of that. And no, I didn't sell it to them because I knew what I was going to get out of this bowl. I got a lot of money for that Pyrex bowl, and it sold pretty quickly. All right, next item that's on the list is Le Creuset. I believe that's how you pronounce it. They make some really expensive different pots and cooking items. Now, technically, I did find an item once, but it was a salt and pepper shaker. They were tiny, and they sold for like 15 or 20 bucks. So technically, I did find something Le Creuset, but not one of the big expensive pots or pans or something like that. Now, the thrift stores are catching on to these, and they're pricing them up when they do get them, or a lot of times I think they're just sending them in to their online shop Goodwill website. But one of these days, maybe I'll still run into one of those and be able to make some good money off a Le Creuset pot. Now, there are a lot of them that look similar, so I'm always picking up these nice, colorful red and blue and stuff pots in stores, but they're just off-brands, one that they sell it at Walmart and Target and stuff like that for cheap. But maybe one day I'll find one. Now, I'm sure there's 20, 30 more items that I've never found out there in the wild that aren't coming to mind right now. If there's one that you haven't found, or maybe there is one that you find that you checked off your list this year, put that down in the comments, let me know. Good information for me, for everybody that's reading those comments, to think about some of those expensive items that are out there that you have found, or maybe they should get added to their and to my I want to find one of these lists. Now, what is the item? What is the one item that I found the other day that's worth some really good money right now? It's a video game. And this was, again, just like that bowl that I found. They happened to roll a cart of books out while I was at this store. Of course, the book cart has video games and movies and CDs and all of that. And there was 3 video games on it. I flipped them around and I was stunned when I saw this one. Never had I found one. I've never, ever even seen one out there in the wild. NCAA Football 14. This one's for Xbox 360. Probably one of the better games that you can get. If not, it's not probably the most expensive video game you can find. We know that there's ones out there that are very rare that sell for hundreds and hundreds, and some of them even for like $1,000 or more. But when it just comes to your basic video games that you have a chance to find out there in the wild, this is probably the best one. Opened it up, complete inside. We have the disc. We have the 2 different sheets of paperwork in here. The disc itself, if you're going to grade it on a scale of 1 through 10, it's probably an 8.5. It's got a couple really mild scratches on it, nothing that would affect play. I don't have an Xbox 360 to test it, but I'm going to guess that you're not going to have any problem playing this game. So I did list it out there. Price is kind of all over the place on these. You'll find them under a little bit under 100, but you'll find them up to about 150. I priced mine kind of between there. I want to sell it kind of quickly. I heard from a friend, if he's watching this, thanks be rap. And I don't know the details of any of this, but I guess they're going to remake this game for one of the systems. I assume Xbox. But yeah, so if they remake it, that'll probably bring the value of the originals down a bit. So I'm trying to get this sold as quick as I can. Like I said, I think I listed it at $129, which was a little bit below the high end of things. I think most of them were selling for about $140 with free shipping. If I have to sell it for $10 less or $15 less, that's fine. Again, I paid $2.49 for this. That's what they had it marked. So not only was it the best game that I found in probably ever, they had it priced cheap at $2.49. A lot of stores out here are like $5 and $7 for their video games now. They're just kind of getting crazy. But $2.49 for NCAA football 14. Boom! I found it. Check it off the list. Big thumbs up. All right, that's it. I just want to do a short one today. Get out there. I'm actually going to go out and do another thrift run today. Maybe I'll find something cool out there again today. So thanks everybody for watching. Go watch that card guy. I showed a video yesterday of some sports cards that sold on there. Subscribe to that channel. Help that channel. We crossed 600 subscribers on that channel. I need to get that channel over 1,000 subscribers this year. So if you could help out, I'd really appreciate it. So that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you next time.